Ladies, gentlemen, bodies of water, welcome to the Alchemy Lab. My name is Lee Simmons. I'm playing from my bed today, and I am Cassius Valentine in this case.
I'm Carl, and I'm going to be Graccus Foebreaker, as always in every other case.
And I'm Matt, insert last name here, and once again I'm naked from the waist down.
If I was, that'd be saucy, wouldn't it? I'd just be like,
yeah.
woo.
It would be, yeah.
Show them flash them a bit of thigh, Lee. We'll get the views will go through the roof.
Alchemy
We've already
Lab.
said it's. We've already said it's not suitable for kids. So
Absolutely, I have to click it every time. Nah,
Yeah.
this is not okay.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
There should be like a third option on YouTube. It should be like suitable for kids, not suitable for kids. Fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Indeed. Yeah, we ain't Netflix. So here's the situation. We are on our third case, shall we?
We are indeed. Yes.
So shall we begin?
Indeed.
Indeed. So last time on the Shattered Lands, streets of Mihre, Cassius and Graccus went up to an island where there was a mysterious object giving off strange energy. It's a problem they sorted. They met a necromancer. They seemed to break the thing's hold on this necromancer, but peculiar things happened with Cassius. And, well, perhaps there will be some consequences. But for now, things are fairly quiet. It's been 4 days since the incident up there, and you've been hanging about, really. No new cases have come in. You've begun furnishing the office above the devilish library.
Indeed. So we finally got in there.
Yeah.
We now know what it looks like.
Yeah. So, you're up in your office, and you've gotten a few bits of furniture from the markets. It's looking more like an office than a dusty storeroom, so that's a big plus. You're still in time at the other place. Remind me, I should know really what the name of the place is. The Smiling Skies Inn.
Smiling Skies, yeah.
And I've got it. All right, so you're still in credit at the Smiling Skies Inn. You will be for probably another couple of weeks. So we're going to begin there. And we're going to begin there, though, with only one of the two. We're going to begin there with Graccus. Graccus Foebreaker. So it's early morning, and you have risen, as you do. Earlier than normal, though.
Okay.
And you leave your room. Are you what you doing?
First thing first, I'm going to just head downstairs, see if anybody else is awake and around. If someone at the bar is there, I will order some breakfast because I am a hungry boy.
Mm-hmm.
And then while that's going on, I will take a walk at the front door and just sort of take a look at the streets. See what's going on.
Cool. So Anya's at the bar, and she gives you sort of a wave and a nod as you come downstairs. Early rising this morning?
Yeah, earlier than I'd like. Any chance for breakfast, Anya?
Yeah, we've got still warming the ovens up. We can get you some tea and sort you out some breakfast in about 20 minutes or so.
That sounds like a good morning to me. I'll take the tea now, if that's okay. Just set it wherever's convenient for you. I'll grab it in a second.
I'm coming right up.
Thank you.
All right, and you're going out onto the street. So.
Yeah, I'm just going to scan, essentially just sort of take a look at the morning, basically, just to sort of see the sunrise kind of deal.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so walking out of the front door of the Smiling Skies Inn, you do catch a rare sunrise. The islands have moved in such a way that the sun is creeping through the gaps between them. and it tends to be a good omen when you can see the sun. So you're probably in for quite a nice day.
Let that be the case. I could do with a break.
You hear scuttled footsteps to your right, and you see the fluffy form of your Kenku friend Nock, who trundles over. Good sir.
Morning, Nock. How are you doing?
Morning. Good.
Breakfast?
Breakfast.
Follow me. I sort of nod to him as to sort of indicate back into the tavern.
Mm-hmm. So he joins you at your table. It's just a corner table where Anya's set your tea.
Yep.
And as she notices not come in, she gets a second cup and she puts it on the table as well. Nock sits down, he sips the tea, and he looks at you in a very sort of intense way and says, "Message."
From?
Jonathan.
I don't know a Jonathan, Nock.
Message.
Sorry. What's the message?
Please come to the Vengeful Jester before they finish serving breakfast tomorrow. It's a matter of life and death.
Always. When did he tell you this?
Last night.
There goes my calm morning. I take a look, sort of outside and just work out. I best get Cassius. I get up.
Or P.S. P.S. They stopped serving breakfast at the Vengeful Jester at 2 hours before noon.
In that case, he can wait a bit then. Good. Thank you, Nock. I appreciate that. We'll deal with that in due time.
Good, sir. Cassius.
Yes.
Oh, I'm still talking to.
Oh.
I'm still talking to.
I float away. Hello, boys. I disappear into the smoke of breakfast. Hello, Luciana. Goodbye.
Perfectionism, of course. What about him, Nock?
Looking for Cassius?
I imagine he's still asleep.
The Devilish Library.
Is he there already?
Good, sir.
I swear, does that man never sleep?
I'm going to go over to you now, Cassius, because you are at the Devilish Library, and
my lovely Shay Long. It's like one of the nicest pieces of furniture I bought for the place. So it's just this lovely, like sort of suede Shay Long.
Well, you're not in the office, however. You
okay,
are
so
downstairs.
I'm not in my Shay Long.
You're downstairs at the bar, and you're there with Rod. Now, you may remember Rod as the farmhand with the puff at Brettamain Farm.
Oh yes, I wanted to break into that drugs ring.
Roll me a persuasion check, I guess.
It's a good one. It's definitely a good one. Persuasion, so that's a 24.
Mm-hmm. So you've been kind of working on this guy for most of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to get some information from him, get some idea of perhaps where he gets his puff. And you found out a couple of things. He's told you the meeting place where he gets it. He's told you what's in it. So they mix. So you recall the sweetness of the smoke itself, and it's rose. It's been mixed with the poppy to give it just that extra bit of sweet, that extra bit of allure.
With poppy?
With poppy. Oh yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's not smoking dope. He's smoking something.
He's an opium fiend.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
This is tier 7, man. Tier 7 is where you get the hard stuff.
Yeah.
He's also given you the impression that it's higher quality than perhaps would be expected in tier 7. So there's
Does it have a
someone
street
around.
name?
It is. Oh, the Lover's Haze, because of the rose. And you're having a conversation now.
So he's told me the meeting place.
I'll say he's telling you the meeting place now. He's told you the other stuff. He's telling you.
So where do you pick up the Lover's Haze from, Rod?
Well, it depends. There's different drop-off. There's different pickup points. So there's a stall in the market that has it, but under wraps. You have to know the code. You have to know the
and
code.
what is that code?
You've got to tell them. It's the fortune teller, right? And you've got to tell her, I'm seeking a friend for my bed or my life.
I'm seeking a friend for my bed or my life.
Because it's a lover, right? It's a lover. That's the...
I understand. Yes. It's very
clever,
funny.
isn't it? It's clever. It's clever.
Very, very good. Yes.
Yeah. And then, so that's one of the places. Sometimes the guard check there, though. So the second warehouse by the farms in the dock area. So toward the farms, the second warehouse from the end. Round the back of that, there's a shed, like a tool shed. And in there, there's sometimes a guy that sells it.
And his name?
Roderick is his name.
Oh, like yours.
Well, I'm just Rod.
That's why
It's
I
not
said
short
like.
for it. It's not short for anything. It's just Rod.
I see. And is this new here?
Well, it's newish. I mean, 3-4 months. I mean, that's pretty new. Better than the other stuff.
I see.
Way better. Lost a few mates to the other stuff. It was just dirty. Dirty, right. cut with tar and chemicals and horrible stuff.
I see.
The wrong sort of chemicals.
Indeed. Well, do you have any more pertinent information for me, Rod?
I don't know, really. It depends what you want to know. Is there anything else you want to know?
Have you heard anything on the streets from who has come up with this or who is running this, apart from your contacts in the market or the warehouses?
I've not heard any of that. Not heard anything like that.
No.
No, not heard anything like that. I've heard tell. I mean, you've probably heard this, so I mean, it's probably nothing.
Well, go on.
Well, you've heard about people getting sick, surely.
Sick with?
Well, They say it's a sickness that makes your skin fall off.
What's that illness where that actually happens? Just for my notes.
Necrotizing.
No, like
Leprosy.
leprosy. There we are.
Oh,
Like leprosy.
Answer that one.
Sick, like leprosy. And how long has that been going on for, Rod?
Well, that's been going on for over the last the last month and a half. About 6 weeks, maybe. I know a guy who knows a guy who works for a guy who got sick.
I see.
Yeah, and he died. It's bad. But people, it might be just rumor. People make these things up, don't they?
They do indeed. Rumors can be very powerful, though. And sometimes they can be true.
Well, some of the folks are dead scared about it. Like at the farm, no one really even wants to go into Mihre proper, right? Because they think they'll get it.
I see. And you, Rod? What do you think?
I mean, the closest person I know got it is the friend of a friend of the person who works for the friend of a friend of a friend, right? So
Indeed.
If it was like maybe a step before that, or another step before that, like it was a friend of a friend who got it, or a friend who got it, then I'd probably stay away.
Indeed.
But I never seen it. You see, I never seen it or heard about it. Well, I've heard about it, but I've never seen it.
Well, information is always good, Rod. Should you find any other rumors, please do come see me here again.
I will, yeah, I will. Thank you very much for your time and for the lovely drinks. They were lovely then.
No problem. And just so we're clear about my offer, and I slide him a gold coin over to him. Any secrets? Come and meet me here.
I will.
Leave it with the fantastic Minotaur at the bar.
I'm a centaur.
That's the one. What's his name again?
Rembrandt.
Rembrandt. I knew it was some bloody painter.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's
Rodentor.
racist, isn't it, in Mihre?
It was jovial.
Are you saying all animal-like people look the same?
It could have been
The
worse.
ones with big horns that can kill me, yeah. I don't look at them too long because I think they might gore me. So
Fair enough.
Rod takes the gold and gives you a wink, and then scurries out of the bar. Almost bumps straight into you, Graccus, as you're walking in.
You look familiar.
Yeah. You fought from the farm, from Bretamain Farm. You fought the zombies at Bretamain Farm.
Yeah. How's the farm doing, by the way?
Better. Yeah, better. Now that the roof's almost fixed and dead stuff ain't falling through it. You looking for your mate?
He'll be in there. I'll find him.
Yeah, he's just at the bar over there. Hey, have a good day.
You too.
He scurries off.
Just walk in. Morning, Rembrandt.
Morning, Graccus.
no morning for your partner.
Bear with me one moment. Can I get a... Cass, what are you drinking?
Not sure. What am I drinking, Rembrandt? It's very fragrant and very delicious.
You're drinking one of my rarer things. You're drinking raspberry and rose.
It's very nice. Audience
Well,
knowledge, that is actually what I'm drinking, ladies and gentlemen, bottle of water, and it is fucking tasty.
It's a good pick-me-up early morning, if you would like some, Mr. Fowbreaker.
Remember, we've been through this before. Just call me Graccus. I don't like it when I'm a Mr. Fullbreaker or anyone. And as much as I appreciate that offer, I'll take a rye. Pick me up.
Rye coming right up.
Anyway, what's going on? Morning, Cass. How you doing?
Working. Hard or hardly working, as they say. But yes, I was just met by our friend from the farm.
Sounds like they're doing a lot better than they were.
But I'm starting to notice something.
What's
In
that?
both of our cases. Do you remember when we were in the warehouse before it went up in flames?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
There was that aroma in the air.
Vaguely.
Sickly sweet.
Yeah, I remember it more after the fire started, to be honest.
Well, smell this. Does that remind you?
Yeah, that's...
A little bit. It reminds you a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
it's familiar. Where's this going?
Well, I smelt it again at the farm with our friend Rod. Rod. And, well, it appears someone is making a move in the drugs trade in there.
Wonderful.
Apparently it's purer stuff, it's better stuff, but something to keep an eye on. It's fairly new. It's called Lover's Haze. It's an opiate. And it seems to be making the rounds in
Strange.
Tier 7 of Mihre.
Strange that a very pure strain of opiate is making the rounds in Tier 7, don't you think?
Indeed. Poppy mixed with rose. And yes, it seems to be becoming quite popular, so a little side project of mine at the moment, Graccus.
Well, you know, if you need any muscle, I'm more than well to help.
I don't think that should be necessary at the moment. I only have a few leads at the moment,
Sure.
No kingpins or anything like that. We won't be breaking into the drugs trade just yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind shutting it down, but I try and avoid working it personally, but yeah. So, friend came and found me this morning, and I point over my shoulder to Knock, who I'm guessing is still treading behind me.
yeah. He's taken on the role of your secretary of sorts.
Good friend. How are you this morning?
Good friend, good sir. Good.
Fantastic.
So, came and found me bright and early this morning. Knock, can you repeat the message for him?
Please come to the vengeful jester before they finish serving breakfast tomorrow. And he points, indicating today. It's a matter of life and death. P.S. They finish serving breakfast 2 hours before noon.
What time is it now?
So the sun it's just after sunrise, I would say.
I asked Graccus, what time is it now?
We've probably got a couple of hours before that time. I'm awake annoyingly early this morning.
As was I.
I was going to ask, do you ever sleep? Every time I see you in the morning, you're always working.
Well, I sleep when I can, but we can also sleep when we're dead, but it's not really sleeping, is it?
Yeah.
The secrets happen at night, Graccus.
Yeah.
That is when the true secrets and stories get told.
They do, and I will leave that to you. So, do you know anyone by the name of Jonathan, by chance?
Without a surname, probably not, no.
Yeah, same.
The voice doesn't recollect either.
Yeah, well, apparently the name Jonathan is the guy that gave Knock that message. Doesn't ring a bell to me either. So, I mean, at least the name's getting out there, I guess. More work to come in.
Indeed.
Oh.
So you've got a couple of, as you said, you've got a couple of hours to spare. How would you like to spend them?
I'm assuming most stuff is still shut, considering the time of day it is, to be honest.
Well, some shops will be beginning to open. Some areas of the market will be beginning to open.
Is there a armor vendor or somewhere I could pick up like a basic bit of armor at all anywhere in the market that I'd be aware of?
I suspect so, yes. Oh, yes, I do.
Graccus,
Yes, there is.
I'd like to go to the market, if you'd like to come with me.
Yeah, I could do that. I got some business I need to take care of.
Yes, and I need someone to play lookout. That can be you, or that can be you, good sir.
I mean, Nock is probably more inconspicuous than me, let's be honest here.
Very true. Yes, Rod gave me 2 contacts for the Lover's Haze. One of them is the old gypsy woman on the market.
Oh, the fortune teller?
Indeed.
Okay. Well, I need to pick up. I've been meaning to do it for a while now, but I need to pick up some form of protection for the, body. And any scars that I carry, I'd like to try and minimize the amount more I'm going to pick up.
Indeed, and the more protection that you have for your body, the more I have for mine. So,
yeah, I really wish you wouldn't phrase it that way, but yeah, pretty much.
All right, so you set off from the Devilish Library, and you make your way to the market. It's a good 15-minute walk or so, straight into the mountain itself. This is the indoor market, so it probably spans a good half-mile square. There are tents and stalls set up all over the place. About half of them are open at this point. The others are in the process of opening. Both of you make me a perception check, just to get a lay of the land and where you might need to go.
First roll of the night. Is yours not good?
No.
Mine's a 12.
A 10.
Okay. So, Graccus, you sort of listen out for the clinking of metal, the hitting of a hammer on a blacksmith's anvil, and you hear what you are fairly sure is that around 100 yards ahead of you, listing sort of toward the right.
Okay.
Cassius, no one around looks particularly suspicious at this time of day.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't much foot traffic at all. Most people are heading to work, so they are bypassing the market. It's going to probably get busy in around 30 or 40 minutes.
Very well. Okay. Can I see the fortune teller?
The fortune teller is... I don't know what that noise was. That was weird. That was really weird. So the fortune teller is close to the middle of everything. So if you head in Graccus's direction, it'll be probably just beyond it.
Okay. Graccus, I'll meet you in the center of the market.
No problem.
Myself and Nock will go for a walk.
I shall see you soon, hopefully.
Indeed. Now, Nock, any lovely women in your life at the moment?
Lovely women? Good sir. He thinks for a moment, And then he looks up at you and opens his beak. And what you hear is, "Oh, you're so cute."
Well,
And then he does that.
did you get her name? Nock, you have much to learn, but not now. We have a secret mission.
I mean,
Much to learn.
holding a conversation might be difficult. Just saying.
Nock can be the strong silent side.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or I'll just speak at him for hours and hours and hours, and then he can just use my voice.
We'll just teach him to speak, but just speaking at him. I mean, yeah. I mean, it might work.
Might work.
It may take some time, but
well, we'll go to Graccus first, as you pull alongside the area where there are a few stalls. A few of them are open. Make me another perception check.
Another perception check. That's no better. That's a 9 this time.
So that was for sort of discerning, perhaps, quality of vendor. I mean, they don't look. Some of them look pretty rusty. Like the wares they're selling are sort of second-hand and rusty. You can tell that. Some of them have put up quite a nice display. So perhaps one of those. Depends what you're after.
I'll take a look at some of the nicer displays and sort of see what kind of, if I can work out any kind of quality from the craftsmanship closer up. Mm-hmm. So I'm basically just looking at like breastplates and sort of upper armor kind of thing. I don't want to be too weighed down because I'm swinging a massive sword, but at the minute I'm wearing my clothes and that is it. So if someone swings and hits, it's just going to hurt. So I can do a little bit of protection.
Mechanics question: what are you looking for exactly?
Medium armor types. So bear with me.
Okay.
So like things like breastplates, chain shirts, half plate if they have it, but I imagine somewhere this low down probably wouldn't. And like potentially scale as well. Again, I'm looking around, but I'm expecting some of the better stuff to not be in tier 7's market. Really.
Okay, let's have a look. So, you approach one of the nicer looking stalls. They've got a few things hanging out. So they've got there is a breastplate hanging out. There are a couple of they've been polished. Make me an investigation check. I think this
Investigation.
Yeah.
That's better. That's a 14.
Okay, yeah. So what you've got before you. So there's a couple of chain shirts that look pretty rusted, but they look like they've been tarted up, essentially. So they're not that good quality, but they've been made to look like they're better than they are.
Right, okay.
The breastplate's pretty rusted as well, but it'll probably give you some protection, at least. There's a bit of hide armor, which looks not too battered.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that could do you.
Okay.
The vendor is eyeing you. He's clocked on that you're looking a bit more closely at his wares, and he's like,
Do you have any non-rusted breastplates?
Non-rusted? Well. well, I have, no, not really, no.
Okay. What? What actual armor do you have, i.e., stuff that would work and wouldn't sort of? I grab one of the chain shirts and rattle it, and I'm assuming you're going to hear it's not good. You know, it wouldn't fall apart on contact.
One of the links falls off.
Yeah, so as I do it, and sort of say, what doesn't fall apart on contact?
Okay. Display only. It's display only. If you're looking for something slightly better quality, probably quite a lot better quality. We have some of your basic hide armors that are tanned fairly well. They'll give you a bit of protection. The breastplate, it doesn't look the best, but it's fairly sturdy,
Okay.
and it will.
What about studded leather?
Hold on a moment. He ducks below the counter and comes back up with hauls up a studded leather piece. It looks in reasonable nick. Some of the studs have got a bit of rust on them, but it looks to be in reasonable nick.
Okay. Can I give it like a closer eye? Like, having looked at his display pieces, I'm not particularly convinced. So I want to properly check it, sort of grab it and see if I can flex it and sort of see how manipulative it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I feel like this would be investigation.
Yeah, that's his one with me.
Yep. Because you're investigating the armor.
Yeah. Ooh, damn. 18.
Ooh. So, despite the rust on the studs, it does seem sturdy enough to give you a bit more protection than you have at the moment.
Okay.
It's probably, it's less than what you were looking for, but it's the best quality that this guy has, it seems.
Yeah. How much?
Well, it will be for this prize piece of studded leather armor. It will be 5 gold and 8 silver.
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, bodies of water. Something just happened there. Well, it happened about 10 minutes ago, but I dropped out, then the recording stopped, and we missed some of it. What happened? Carl got into a barter to buy his studded leather armor. He succeeded and bought said leather armor. However, the leather armor is not as good as he thought it was. And it smells of dead people. So someone's died in it before.
It's about third hand, this armor. So, yeah, Graccus now has some armor.
Not good armor.
Not good armor. There is a tannery nearby, as the guy said. Don't know if we caught that before everything went a bit poopy, but there is a tannery down by the down near the docks. It's going to cost a bit to probably fix it up to a decent level, but
I saved money,
cash.
So
yeah, you have the money. All right, so Cassius, you and Nock are moving through. For some reason, I'm getting deja vu. You and Nock are moving through the market stalls, through the tents.
Now, Nock, when we get to the tent, this is where our secret mission begins. Should you see any guards going towards the tent as if they're looking for something, I need you to shout, "Good sir." At that point, I will leave and we will walk away.
Secret mission.
Secret mission.
Okay. Okay. So, guards.
Yes.
Good sir.
Yes. And then we walk away. Fantastic knock. I shouldn't be too long.
Okay.
And I
So
enter the tent.
right. So the tent is about half the size of a normal tent. It's purple, and there is a smell of incense coming from it.
Okay.
It's a sweet incense, but not exactly the sweet that you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, the fortune teller is sitting behind a circular table.
Mm.
She has a pack of tarot cards, but you don't know if you'll get to use them or not.
No.
if what you're looking for requires tarot cards.
Maybe in a past life, I did look at the tarot cards, and then we
Maybe.
realised that the recording had stopped. But in this circumstance, I won't be doing that.
Yeah, maybe your DM said tarot cards, then thought, shit, I don't know what tarot cards
are.
look like, so I'm going to need to look on Google and look at some tarot cards. But regardless of the tarot cards,
yeah. So I see this old lady. Looks like she's made of bark. She's an old girl.
She's very, very old, and she's yes. Oh, there's an aura about you. I can tell already.
Yes.
Come closer. Come closer.
I come closer.
Give me your hands. You come seeking knowledge of perhaps future days.
Well, I come seeking a friend for my bed or my life, good madam.
Ew. She lets go of your hands and sits up a little bit straighter. Well, a good many folk have been seeking the same. A good many folk. Some of them in rather sturdy armor and helms. So I'm afraid that I cannot see this particular fortune.
Perhaps I am seeking knowledge then. Perhaps knowledge of where you find your friends, good madam.
Oh, I don't know if I could tell you that. But I do hear that down by the docking areas, there are some wonderful lovers to be found.
Yes. And would your friend perhaps be called Roderick?
Make me an insight check.
That is also good. But, sorry, insight.
Insight.
Insight 23.
No, I don't think that would be his name. But you can tell that she's lying.
Okay. So it's the same guy. Now, young lady, I'm very good at finding out when people lie to me. I'll let you off this once, but not again.
you want to know?
Merely if your friend is called Roderick, and if that corroborates the same information that I have. I don't want to be running around all day trying to find my lover in a haze, if you catch my meaning.
Are you with the guards?
Sorry?
Are you with the guards?
Do I look like I'm with the guards?
Are you with that fucking tiefling?
The tiefling?
That grey fucking leathery tiefling.
Does he have a name, apart from leathery fucking tiefling?
Everyone around here knows his name.
Do I also look like I'm from around here, young lady?
I suspect even you would know his name.
Now, we're talking around in circles. If you could just tell me a name, I can tell you if I'm with him or not. I mean, the only person I'm really with is with a half-orc. I'm pretty sure he's not a tiefling. He is quite leathery.
Charon. Goody used to be something, but now he's trying to save Tears Heaven.
And is that a bad thing?
It's bad for business.
Well, it doesn't appear that you're doing business anymore, young lady.
I will be once things quiet down.
I see. Well, I believe you've given me all of the information, even if it was through lies. I'm quite certain that I have the correct information. If you are not able to supply to me, I will speak to your friend.
You wouldn't shake down an old woman, would you?
I've done much worse, young lady. Much worse.
Well, it will. The information does have its price.
I deal in information. Of course I know it has a price.
The price this time is in gold, 2 of them.
Give her 3.
Yeah, okay.
That is on the understanding that you don't lie to me again.
Well, I will endeavour not to, Mr.
That's not important right now. What is important is your information.
Well, for the extra sweetener of the 3rd gold, I suppose I could give you 1 more. 1 more.
She didn't give me any. You didn't give me any information.
Well, what do you want to know, dear?
Well, I would like to know if your friend is indeed called Roderick, and if Roderick is indeed your supplier, and if that is indeed where I can acquire the Lover's Haze.
Yes to all 3.
Very well. And you say this Charon is bad for your business.
Indeed, he is.
And your business solely is in fortunes and fuckery, is it?
Fortunes. More fuckery than fortunes.
I see.
Some would say that fortunes are fuckery.
I'm sure they would. I'd like to continue our friendship, if I may.
We shall see. You know where I will.
Indeed, I do.
Good sir, comes the
I
plaintive
believe your
call,
friends.
so.
I believe your friends are about to make a call. I must leave now. Goodbye, young lady.
I'm sure I'll see you again.
Hmm. Well, if your friends take too long being here, good day.
You sweep from the tent and make a beeline for where Nock is, and Nock turns on his heel and walks as well.
Yeah, and I just turn to him and go, secret mission complete. Thank you, good sir.
You rendezvous with Graccus at the centre of the market. Graccus, unfortunately, is muted.
Can't hear you, buddy. He's all of a sudden he's had silence cast on him.
Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot I did that. Yeah, so I'm just sort of playing with this leather armor, trying to make it slightly more comfortable and not have to smell it at the same time.
Now, Nock, what you can see here is that Graccus has been swindled. Where the fuck did you buy that?
One of the armor dealers. It's salvageable at least. It's not completely shit.
Nock is it's
Not. I really wouldn't if I were you.
Yes, that's the smell of death, Nock.
Pretty much.
They do teach you in, where you're from, that you should never really wear armor that someone's died in, don't you?
Unfortunately, where I'm from, that's kind of a custom. We don't have a lot of spare resources lying around in Torgavan, so as long as the armor's not completely broken, it gets reused.
How very diabolical of you.
Pragmatic is what we prefer to think.
Very well. Anyway, I've found my next port of call, but I believe we have somewhere to be.
Yes, I believe we do. I'm going to take off the armor for now and sort of stow it in a sack separate that I can sort of take with me. At some point, I need to visit the tanner in the dock.
Yes, I believe I probably could too.
And on that note, gentlemen, I think we'll finish there. So, let's not push our luck for the moment. That one will do.
Yep.
And we'll see you again for part 2 of case number 3.
Like, share, subscribe, motherfuckers.
Yes, do all that. Leave a comment. Tell us how much you love us and our wonderful accents and my old lady voice. Tell me how much you love my old lady voice.
Please don't mention Graccus' accent. It's changed like 4 times this episode. I apologize.
I really didn't want to say anything at the start.
Oh, no.
Anyway, we're going to continue this later. Anyway, love you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, bodies of water, we've been the Alchemy Lab, and see you next time. Bye.
See you next time.